That was just horrendous. I really probably shouldn't have watched it at 12 o'clock at night. But what that organization failed to see cost a little boy his life. How could they not see that he wasn't growing? How could they not see that his bones were showing? That his ribs were showing? That he just doesn't make sense. Life just doesn't make sense sometimes, and this happens too damn often. How could someone do that to a child? How could someone do things like that to a child? An innocent child. He couldn't even go to school because they didn't ever bother to potty train him. How can you choose to love one child and punish the other just for existing? How could they have let that grandmother take that poor little boy? How could no one have said anything? If there were 6 other adults there, how could no one have said anything? I just don't understand how people can do these horrible things, especially to their own flesh and blood. I know that if anyone touched my son, they would be in a lot of pain, much less to think that I would ever do it. How could a mother or a grandmother hurt their child or grandchild? I don't understand it. I don't understand how people can be so cruel and so hateful. You see these things on the news and on the computer, and these things happen, a mile away from my house, but I still can't understand. And people say that somewhere there's a loving God. Well, any God who would allow a child to be killed from malnourishment and from sleeping in his own feces or beaten to death and be called a loving God? I can't believe in such a God. That's why I don't believe in any God. That's why I can't believe that there's something out there that allows this to happen. And then there's the people who are against abortion and stuff, and they say, oh, well, why don't you give the baby a chance to live? But you know what? I bet these children, Jeffrey and Robert Manuel and Brianna, I'll bet you they wish that they had been aborted. I bet they wish that they didn't have to know such pain for their very short lives. How can anyone do that? And then how could someone see and not do anything? That's just as bad. To see what's happening and sit by and allow it. If anything, that might be even worse. I don't understand it.